what's up? Coming at you from beautiful Greece again. And today I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous basil roasted cod with veggies, ready in about 45 minutes or so, under an hour for sure. So first things first, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or about 200 degrees Celsius. The next thing, I'm using an aluminum pan. You can use whatever you have at home. I'm actually trying to keep my cleanup minimal. Now, for this, first things first, to speed up this cooking process, what I've done is I've pre-boiled my potatoes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I boil my potatoes for about 12 to 15 minutes. They don't have to become mashed potatoes. They just have to be a little fork tender. That way we cook up our baking process, or we speed up our baking process. So for these, all I'm gonna do is just chunk these up very simply and throw them in my pan. The next part of this is I'm gonna take an onion and just cut it up real quick into my pan as well. And the quintessential flavoring of this, or the flavor profile for Greek dishes, there's always onion in everything. So I'm just going to take this and just hack it in there. And that looks good to me right there. I'm going to take one sweet red pepper. Let me just cut this up. And I'm just going to core it from the top. Lose the seeds here because we don't really want our seeds in there. Perfect. And again, same deal with this. Just cut it up into pieces any way you like. It's going to add to the flavor. And sweet peppers in dishes, huge in Greece. Absolutely huge. And actually in many cooking cultures as well. The next part of this, and what I'm going to use, is some okra. And I've got some frozen okra here. There's stuff in season here all the time, just not throughout the year. So I'm just gonna do about 3-4 cups of okra. You can do whatever amount you like. You may even omit this okra. You can even omit this because if you don't like okra, which I don't see why, not a big deal. I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. Always to taste. I'm also gonna do a little bit of pepper. Now for this, in terms of how we actually put the flavors together, I'm gonna take a bowl, and I've been big on basil throughout my whole cooking time. I love basil. I also love using pesto. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using pesto. It's a great ingredient. It makes your life a whole lot easier. So for this, I'm gonna do a couple of heaping tablespoons of pesto. Now, along with this, I'm also gonna do 2 cups of crushed tomatoes. And this is the kicker ingredient here. So a couple of cups of crushed tomatoes will go in there. Here's the thing now. Because I'm using frozen eggplant and frozen cod, I'm not going to add any water to this. I don't want to add water and make it too soupy. That's definitely not the plan here. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. Just put some in there. Now, let's not get too crazy with 1 or 2, 3 tablespoons, add craziness. This is going to call for half a cup of olive oil. You're going to do a 1/4 cup pretty much in the sauce, and we're going to do a 1/4 cup afterwards on the drizzle part. Now, let me grab a little whisk here. And what I'm going to do is just incorporate the olive oil, the pesto, and the tomato, the crushed tomatoes. Oh, along with this, I almost forgot. I'm going to throw in a little oregano. About half a teaspoon of oregano will go in. This recipe has a great depth of flavor, but it's super easy. And it's fast because we shortened the cooking time by pre-boiling or pre-cooking the potatoes. All right, so this is gonna go in here like this, and I'm just gonna pour this over it. I'm gonna save a little for the top of my cod here. So I'm gonna leave that there and hopefully it'll stay. And I'm just gonna take this and just keep flipping it over. That's probably my mom. I'm just gonna mix this up so everything here gets evenly mixed and evenly coated with our beautiful sauce. The last part of this is our cod. Now here in Greece, I will tell you, I found these beautiful cod fillets. They're like little pucks. They're absolutely fantastic. Look at this. I'll show you them. These are solid cod pucks. They're, how can you not love them? I'm gonna take these, just place them here on top. Let me just separate this a little bit here. There we go. Boom, perfect, just like that. On top, I'm gonna take my sauce that's left. I'm gonna put a little bit over each one, add some extra zhuzh to this. And this, my friends, is ready to be fired in the oven. So I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This is gonna go in uncovered for about 30 minutes, and you will have a meal, dinner fit for a king. All right, so this is just out of the oven and it's still pretty hot, but in here the aroma is phenomenal. I can't tell you. The okra, the veggies like the onion and the red sweet pepper is absolutely divine. Put that together with that basil tomato sauce and it is a meal that is fit for a king. Just want to go through this a little bit. Probably my mom again. And I want to cut into this piece and just, it literally just flakes apart. And this is just 30 minutes in there for the cod. Oh my gosh. Little piece of okra. Let us not forget the potato, fresh potato, parboiled cooked first, then this. Oh my God. That is so delicious, my friends. I hope you guys really try this. It's super easy to make, done in one pot, one pan, and you are off to the races in about less than an hour. So how's that for a great weekday meal and a great family meal as well to share with your loved ones, your kids, you know, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. It is sensational. So I thank you for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already as well. I'm having a ball recording these videos here in Greece. There's just something special about this. Also, don't forget to check me out online at kensgreektable.com for this recipe and so many others. And as always, please take care of yourselves and each other. Keep cooking, and until next time, much love from glorious Greece. Bye, my friends.